bet against myself and still need some cash. All right. So everybody heard my 30-minute sermon yesterday, so I promise no more homework for this one. I'm going to do something that I hadn't really seen here and that I said in prior B&I graduations. I'm going to dedicate my residency and my entire career to something specific. I want to start by sharing the legend behind Albert Durer's famous praying hands, which was painted in 1509 and is one of the most widely used depictions of prayer in the Western world. The story has it that he and his brother Albert were both promising artists and wanted to attend the Neurosurgery Academy of Art. They lacked the funds to do so, so they tossed a coin to decide which one would get to go to the academy and which one would go on in the mines and work for 4 years to fund the other one. Albert won the toss, and the plan was that after 4 years, he would use the proceeds from his art to fund his brother's training. After those 4 years, excuse me, Albert excelled and became the master painter he dreamed of becoming. During those 4 years in the mine, however, his brother's hands became so badly damaged that he developed arthritis and was no longer able to paint. Legend has it that Albert was so overwhelmed with gratitude that he painted his brother's hands as his way of saying thank you. Now that painting is one of the most widely used images in the world. I just learned that Andy Warhol has it on his own tombstone, and Justin Bieber has it tattooed on his leg. When I told Mel that I was applying to scholarships to go study in England, she said, "I don't care what it takes, I'm going to drop out of college and I'm coming with you." While we were there, we developed a master plan where she would come back and finish nursing school while I completed my PhD. 1 month after we created this plan, we found that she was pregnant. Fast forward to PGY3, when we found ourselves in a bit of a pickle. The pandemic and inflation had hit Phoenix hard, and every month we were spending about $1,500 over our income. Mel applied for a normal desk job, and the day of her interview, she got a call from the kids' school that she had to immediately come pick them up due to a COVID exposure. She realized that she couldn't do a normal job, so she did something for which I will be eternally grateful. She became a maid. She went around Barrow putting up flyers saying that she cleaned houses. Within a month, she had about 6 clients, and with that work, she was able to put our whole family on her backs and has carried us financially throughout residency. I'm so freaking proud of you for doing this, and I'm so proud that the kids got to grow up watching you do that. I'll never be able to pay you back for having to pick up black, thick, curly hairs from Joe Bagateo's bathroom. But I promise that I will spend the rest of my life trying to. During our time here, Dr. Little created a leadership curriculum for the residents. One part of the curriculum had to do with goal setting and finding your own definition of success. I'd like to share 2 examples that he gave us with you today. The first is from John Wooden, the legendary basketball coach that led UCLA to 10 NCAA championships. He said, "I define success as peace of mind, which can be attained only through the self-satisfaction of knowing you made the efforts to become the best at which you were capable of. Peace of mind through self-satisfaction, knowing that you did your best." I just love that. The second is from Stanford professor and businessman Jim Collins. He wrote, "Success in the end for me is that my spouse likes and respects me even more as the years go by. And I hope by that measure to be as successful as she is." Mel, thank you for pushing me to work on always maintaining the humanistic side of medicine. The things that make you proud of me will never make it onto my CV. And without your constant reminder of what the most important parts of being a doctor are, my priorities would gradually drift in a suboptimal direction. 10 days from now, you and I will be in Japan celebrating our 22nd anniversary. I am who I am today because of you. I've said this to you before, but I'll say it again today. If heaven consists of nothing more than you and me talking in my 86 Buick in an Albertsons parking lot for all of eternity, I'd sign up for that in a heartbeat. Para mi familia, gracias por venir a mi graduación. Cada uno de ustedes me ha ayudado a realizar un sueño y me da mucha felicidad que están aquí. Tú eres el mejor ejemplo que he tenido en toda mi vida de sacrificio y amor. Mamá, tú siempre has creído que yo soy el mejor niño del mundo. Si yo pudiera ser como tú me ves, encontraría el cura de cáncer y lograría paz mundial. Espero que sepas que todo lo que tengo lo he logrado porque tú y John creyeron en mí. To our unsung hero, Geraldine, thank you so much for everything you do. We put tonight together and it has been absolutely beautiful. You've kept us all afloat throughout this chaotic thing that we call residency. And me personally, you've reached out when you know I've had a hard day, just to make sure I'm doing okay. To my attendings, thank you for your trust and for your patience during my training. You have pushed me to exceed my own expectations of myself, and your examples have provided me the blueprint on how to build a clinical program, how to own every aspect of that program, and how to make it the very best. Finally, to my kids, people have been telling me for 12 years that they don't know how I made it through PhD, medical school, and residency with kids. I can honestly look at those people in the eye and tell them that I don't know how they've made it through this training without kids. You guys are my power source. You recharge me every day with your energy and your love. Like I said yesterday, you can be anything you want in this world, as long as you believe you can. I've said this to you before and I'll say it again. Don't marry anyone unless they are literally your best friend. And once you find that best friend, commit yourself to make them proud of you in everything that you do. Thank you.